his second, starts with a strike. First three bat for him to just make his season debut against one of the best offenses in the majors. So
cause at every level.
Sword, strike three.
And they also need
tomorrow in LA.
That strikeout came on the curveball.
Fast. 0-2 on a 1-2. White watches a changeup just miss. No.
And he got right back in there.
Swinging tapper to third. Muncy charging, throws. Not in time to get White, who can hustle. He's for the first pitch. Wave and a miss from Mateo, the number 9 hitter, behind 0-1. Quickly 0-2. Some help off of Ha-Seong Kim's glove. The 0-2. Blown away.
For the last year.
No chase there on that curve in the dirt. Well blocked by Mateo. Sends one to right. Tucker has a drop in front of him. That sounded like that broke the bat as well. It's over now. Dubon flashed a bunt, pulled back. It didn't happen, but we still lead, and they're cooking again in the second.
Where's our best odds?
The 2-0. Dubon on a line to center. Pages has the read and the catch, and the second out.
So we have a conference. We have
the out, or the pitch that he went to rather, to get Dubon. Just like against Dubon, Snell. Ball 3. Down the middle for a strike. Snell. There's a fastball, and it's ball 4. The bases are. It's a whiff from Albies. Strike 1. Back-to-back changeups. 0-2. Pitch of the game. The 0-2. And Albies goes down to get it. It was a third straight change, and it's a base hit that'll score a pair. 3-0 Atlanta. We had the discussion last night. Ozzie Albies. Ball 1-2. Back out inside to the backstop, and
with 2 strikes have gotten on.
Olsen with a base hit, and that wild pitch hurts. 2 more score. 5-0 Braves.
Him in.
Ball and a strike for Riley. Warm up. 1-2. 2 to Riley. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Olsen now. Riley grounds it to third. Muncy just inside the line. Bounces the throw. Freddie Freeman is there. And the inning is over, but a crooked. Just the bottom of the second. Andy Pages, Max Muncy, and Teoscar Hernandez. Sort of a mystifying start for Blake Snell in his season.
Even with pitches that are in the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, probability. We saw Jarvis, the young shortstop, last night catch one that.
Done Pages. Here's Strider. Another one-shot foul. Another foul ball. Fooled him with the curve. Strike 3. That's first pitch strike on Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Strike. Muncy in the air. Right field. Running back White. And he makes a leaping catch in front of the warning track. First 2 outs. Hernandez down on 3 pitches. Bookending K's in a 1-2-3. Blake Snell back to work. Strike 1, start to third.
If you hope. We hope.
Okay. 1-2 now on Harris.
Negative. On the things you can't control, don't worry about it. Turn the page. Critique yourself. Try and get better. But as far as the results, and if this turns out.
Another 1-2. Bouncer to the right side. Freeland to Freeman. 1 away. Balls are put in play by the Braves lineup. Swinging bunts, infield.
I'm sure there's going to be a wide margin between those two numbers.
Back-to-back swords on back-to-back curves. 3 in a row. Out infield single.
That's the third.
2-2 to White. Ground ball towards short. Kim throws it away. Strike one, fouled away by Mateo, the number 9 hitter.
On a game.
Yes, he did. 0-2. White running for second. And strike 3. He strands the 2 out. Dodgers hoping for some good times before this night is done. 5 runs, 4 of them earned. He walked 2. He struck out 5.
Then the results.
He had 16. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Kim, but and 8 base runners. Matched a career high with 5 walks. Old, and this hasn't been there the last year and some change coming off the second TJ, but
that was a tight breaking ball right there at 84.
is empty, home half of the 3rd. Change in the dirt, ball 1. The 2-0. Roll foul. Couple of shakes. Here's the pitch. High curve. On the ground to Olson. Fields it and gives it to Strider. They're going to need at least 6 tonight. Devone fights it into right center field. Dumps down his second hit of the game. Big swing and a miss for Baldwin. Ball and a strike. We saw Stewart last.
In that left foot, and it's something.
Ground ball to second. Could be 2. Will be 2. Back to you, Kirsten.
It's something that he has.
2 outs, base is now empty as Albies taps one to the left side. Dreyer quickly over, throws a fastball to Freeman, and that's the final out. Sees the minute. In each of the last 8 games played between these 2 teams here, Strider work. Freeman chops it to the left side of the infield. Strider plays it well.
The last 2 outs have
Talk and shop with him. That's how he approaches the game. It's exactly the matchup.
the quad.
You bring these in.
Yeah.
2 and 1. Ahead 3 and 1. In 2023, Spencer Tucker now 1 on 1 out. Dodgers trailing by 5.
Coming into the.
That's after a nation has had back-to-back losses. Tucker grounds it to second. Albies to Mateo. Mateo to Olson. Swipe tag, no.
In the air down the right field line.
Strike 1 on Andy Pajes. Big series against a pitcher, Hall of Famer and Chris Sale. On a 1-1. Pajes a little late on that fastball.
Level of concentration is. That's where that level of adrenaline is. Regular season with all these games can get a tad boring, or you get into
Average moment. No, it could happen early. On a 2-2, Strider bounces a curve. Strider's payoff. Poked away by Pajes.
as you could say all you that consistency.
Strider's 8th pitch on the ground to third. Riley makes the throw across, and the inning is over. To Matt Olson. Strike 1 fouled back. The Dodgers won at home against St. Louis. 2 first. Olsen grounds it to his counterpart Freeman. 5-0 Atlanta. Edgardo Enriquez comes out of the bullpen. Oh, strike 2 fouled off the mask there in Riley. Harris bats left-handed, but Murphy back on the right side. Enriquez buzzing. Who was the hardest thrower you saw? On a 2-2, Riley fouls back 90.
Well, I attempted to bunt for a hit off of him and forgot the Cardinal Ryan rule, which is you don't bunt on Nolan Ryan.
On the 8th pitch from Enriquez, Riley. Pitch number 9. And he couldn't get Harris out last. Swings over the top of the cutter. 1-2. Toward the gap in right center field. No one's going to get that. One hops off the warning track. Riley being waved around. Here's the relay. Throw home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He is a streaky talent, Michael Harris. But he grows the Dodger deficit to. Shattered bat, roller to Muncy. Out number 2. Strike 1. Enriquez out of the stretch. Shot to third. Muncy dives and makes the play.
Have gone well. He should be returning to the team on a travel day tomorrow, and then
talk about a big boost. 2-1 for Muncy, leading. On a 2-2. Muncy out in front of that slider.
Thought it was going to be fair, and we'd have the
count leading off. Trying to take defense into offense. Got the count full.
How many times?
Popped up. First base side. Olsen in foul territory. Strike 1 to Teoscar Hernandez. A lot of discussion. Exactly how you remember him from a few years ago.
I would say
we saw it with Walker Buehler. Another pop up on the first base side. Olsen camped out next to the net. No chance. The 2-2. Misses up. Back to back. Downstairs, ball 4. Waving to miss strike 1 on Kim.
Pitch count that the Braves want Strider to finish with.
The 1-1. Kim grounds it underneath the glove of Strider. Mateo fields it. Will take the lead runner out. Freeland at the bottom of the Dodger order. Struck out his first time up. Takes a slider on the outside. 0-2. Strike to finish the inning. And he gets it. The very next pitch after the one pitch, one out in the top of the 6th. His wife Pam, his memories and stories with the media before today's game, but also Dodgers
reached out to them and got some responses, and Bobby stuck with him. And John, in the second half of the season, went 12-2. And
thinking so much about what happened between the lines, the baseball lessons.
And really that kind of respect off the charts for him all around baseball.
Hey, it means a little bit more here, so that's why he says tomorrow a day game, my sunglasses come off. Organizations where it's just a little bit different.
Worried about, is he going to come back in the same effectiveness? Sending him out there with.
Ohtani strikes out on strike one. Shot. I'd be thinking, well, there you go again. A frustrating year, but
Right around 10 chases by the Dodgers would.
popped up. Playable for Harris. 2 out. And that's to say nothing of tomorrow's starter, Bryce Elder, who has been outstanding. Caught by Yastrzemski in foul ground. Ohtani Freeman, and he exits with a 6-0 lead. Paul Gervais, KC Comets at AAA. Right back to him.
And he wears a glove on his left hand.
Tampa Bay. That one's over his glove and his head. Lined into center field. A base hit for Olsen. Fourth trip to the plate for Austin Riley. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run in the dugout, getting some work, tape or bandage.
Their trainer had a rubber glove on. It looked like he was compressing.
The 1-2 from Gervais. Tipped into the glove. Strike 3 after the previous one. Popped up on the infield for Kim. Olsen stranded.
Nope. There. 12th time in his career he's gone 6 or.
The Dodgers go to their bench again.
Day game tomorrow. Dave Roberts trying to get a few guys off their feet than just one game. Thinking that this is a lost ball in those slots.
Full count on call. Leads payoff. Jams call and pops him up to short. Now Andy Pajes in the box. Ball 1 up and away. Spots on the roster depending on. And it's happened more to this team than I think anybody was expecting. It's a lineup that is built
Real well and has.
Ground ball, base hit into left field. Pajes aboard.
There we go. We got one on the outfield ground.
Pushes a fly ball to right field. Pushes Yastrzemski toward the warning track. Plenty of room to make the catch for the second. See the ball go through the hoop.
You're so right. We've seen.
2-2. Sees it go full. Lee's payoff. Rolled to Riley. And that ends the 7th. Lines this Saturday morning. Coming MLB draft. And scouting report says that the Black stealing strikes on both sides of the plate.
Yeah, they relate all kinds of things on how to subtly work a staff.
Here's a punch.
Catching and 8 hitters.
6-0 in the 8th. I'm going to ask the question. Can you spell Yastrzemski without looking at
Stop. ST's in there somewhere.
Yeah. Just throwing out Mouse theme. You remember that?
MICKEYMOUSE.
Yeah, so
Was walking back to the dugout. That's what you evaluated me on. What key I was in.
the 2-out basic. Would love to see 6-6. The juice is flowing again.
Ooh. Hello.
Gervais on the board, 3-1.
Well, Gervais is 6'10".
That's a base hit into right off the bat of Baldwin.
Yep.
The throw home, little late. Atlanta hit 7. Yes, he did. Bouncing ball right side by Rushing. Freeland backs him up. Gervais covers. And Ohtani, scheduled hitters in the 8th. 7-0 Braves. It was low. Jorge Soler. Soler had homered early. Some punches were thrown. Braves manager Walt Weiss had to come out.
Not at all.
After a very fiery start.
There's ball 2 selection. What you're trying to do with it. He has not got a good image and
grounds it to short. It's a double play.
He was looking for something right down the middle. Hard. We're used to if he gets 4 or
the 0-2 hung up there and was fouled away. The 1-2. Not going to chase this. Shoots it into left for a base hit. And Dalton Rushing. Swings through. Ohtani aboard with a 2-out. Fastball by Rushing, 1-2.
Sometimes you got to just tip your hat to the opposing team. The opposing.
2-strike pitch to Rushing. Pumps it by him. ERAs in the National League. He has yet to give up more than
4 2/3, which is almost an average start.
Finish this one, the 9th inning on Saturday. The Dodgers down 7-zip. Total runs allowed in the games between the first and tonight the ninth. Base hit for Riley.
Total hits 4-3.
0-2 on Harris.
Results quickly. Last 2 pitches weren't even close. And
Gervais with another K. 3 pitch from Enriquez. Gervais is getting close to 50. Final score. Let's see. Oh, they got outscored 7-0. Got hit 12 to out hit 12-3.
Put in their fair share of just trying to get outs.
Skied to right, playable for call.
Bert Bingle. Hit. Total.
In the air, right field side. Yastrzemski is there. We're so close.
There's a bingle baseball, old baseball slang term for a single.
Still going.
Where the batter safely reaches.
Yes, hey, you know what? Honestly, you nailed that.
Thank you.
And Call nails this toward the left field corner. That's an extra Dodgers. And a runner in scoring position.
Count.
I mean, Andy, you got 2. Ops the not challenge to the 2-1 pitch. Hammered to left field. This ball's back, and the Dodgers are on the board. Hadn't had an Espinal pokes it to second. Albies is there, 2 down.
Last year it was.
That's Oscar Hernandez with a base hit up the middle. innings total. 3.
Come out of his game. And it wasn't like it was a blip on a screen, you should say.
Dodgers down to their last strike. The 2-2 to Kim. Slide. On the ground to first. This should do it. And Sung Kim says not yet.